Thank you for joining me on this week's episode of Good Life Western Sports. I'm Bobby Leanne. This week we'll uncover the 14 athletes who have punched their ticket to compete in the bright lights of Vegas, unveil the story behind a steer wrestling mentor and his inspiring journey of helping young athletes, as well as spotlight one of the Oakberry Steer Wrestling World Championship qualifiers. All of this is happening right here on Good Life Western Sports, so stay tuned.
Rocket Sea Animal Chiropractic is dedicated to helping improve your horse's overall health performance. Dr. Crabtree incorporates chiropractic, low-level laser therapy, myofascial, and nutritional therapy to accelerate your horse's ability to heal and get back in the ring. Rocket Sea is mobile and travels the state to bring your horse the excellent care they deserve. Call Rocket Sea Animal Chiropractic today at 402-276-1348. 8 words to remember: we can work on you and the horse you rode in on.
Welcome back to Good Life Western Sports. I'm Bobby Leanne. The GLWS team will be Vegas bound to cover all the excitement happening at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, the Junior National Finals Rodeo, the Bullfighters Only World Championship and Ruffy Cup, and the Miss Rodeo America pageant. Check out this as we salute the 14 athletes who have punched their tickets to compete in the bright lights of Vegas. Be sure to like the Good Life Western Sports social pages listed as we cover all the Nebraska rodeo news happening in Vegas. Keep it here on Good Life Western Sports after the break as we unveil the story behind a steer wrestling mentor and his inspiring journey of helping young athletes. Welcome back to Good Life Western Sports. I'm Bobby Leanne. When he was rodeoing, his mentors told him to pay it forward. Since 1999, Bill Manning has done just that. Check out his story here.
I slipped, farted, and fell, and I got married to the love of my life, Marjorie. And that's a true story. It's a true story. I got married, and my wife and I raised registered track dogs for 9.5 years. Got completely out of the rodeo scene completely, and in 1999 we went to the high school rodeo banquet, and we were there, and we had a neighbor boy wanted to steer wrestle really bad, and his folks didn't have the money to buy the horse, and there was some other kids that wanted a bulldog, so Marge and I went out and bought ourselves a prospect, and we got him finished, and that was in 1999, and we did it till 2005. And in that time frame, I can't remember how many kids altogether throughout the years. We've mounted 78 different kids. Had a blast doing it. As long as I shave in the shower, I'm still 38 years old. We have a good time. My wife does all the videoing, and we watch videos every Sunday night when we get home from high school rodeos. We've been really fortunate. A lot of kids come from Kearney and Rushville and all over, and so we just started having schools, and Miller's down at Broken Bow were nice enough to let us use this fantastic facilities here. We've used facilities in Halsey and Broken Bow at the fairgrounds, and it's kind of centrally located. The main thing, we try to keep it going and helping kids learn how to. Main thing is I want kids to do is get a good education when they leave this. And the other thing is meet as many friends as possible. And so we try to make fun. We get serious at it, but sometimes we also have fun at it. We come here to have a good time and tell jokes. And there's one thing we do that when we teach the kids, don't ever put anybody down. And the main thing is we encourage, never discourage. If they do it wrong, you're always going to pick up a bad habit, and in life in general. When I was a young boy, we went to rodeos in straight trucks. We had to back up to the load and chutes like the stock contractor did. And I had 3 people help me when I was a kid. And when they helped me, they told me, they says, keep it going. People have no idea what it's like to help kids. And I don't like to single out any kids. Yes, I did teach court share how to steer wrestle. I mean, a lot of kids, but I'm leaving a lot of kids out that have been very successful. The main thing is get a good education, get a job. I had one kid years ago call me up and said, Bill, I failed. I said, what do you mean you failed? He says, I quit steer wrestling. And I said, you know something, I didn't teach you how to bulldog to be a bulldogger all your life. I said, you're married? He said, yeah. I said, you pay taxes? He said, yes. I said, you have children? He said, yes. I said, I succeeded. And I did. That's the main thing. I'm too old to bulldog anymore, and a lot of people don't know it. I only have 2 tendons hold my right shoulder in, so I can't team rope anymore. And so the only joy I get out of it is helping kids and hazing steers.
Bill Manning has worked with several athletes over the years, including the Nebraska qualifiers for the Oatberry Steer Wrestling World Championship. The boys qualified on Manning's bulldogging horses, and we'll see all the excitement there happening in Vegas right here on Good Life Western Sports. When we return, we will spotlight one of the Oatberry Steer Wrestling World Championship qualifiers.
Are you cool to flex fuel? 1 in 7 Nebraskans is driving a flex fuel vehicle, and many don't even realize it. With a flex fuel vehicle, you can fill up with any blend of American ethanol and gasoline, from E10 to E15, from E30 to E85, at any time, in any amount. Look for an insignia on your trunk or tailgate. You might have a yellow gas cap, or check your owner's manual. If you're cool to flex fuel, then look for a flex fuel pump in your neighborhood. Flex fuel blends with American ethanol.
Welcome back to Good Life Western Sports. I'm Bobby Leanne. We picked up his first rope at the age of 2 and is an all-around athlete competing in the tie-down roping, team roping, steer wrestling, and cutting events. Meet Athlete Spotlight, Chase Miller.
Yeah, I'm Chase Miller. I'm from Broken Bow, Nebraska. I calf rope, bulldog, team rope, and cut. I picked up rope when I was right around 2 years old. So then we started rodeoing. We started roping up a horse around 7 and been roping ever since. Dad used to ride bareback horses and saddle bronc horses when he was in high school, and then he kind of got me started in roping. And Bud really helped me out. He got me roping, and then after that we started going to schools. We went to Ray Brown's calf roping school and Garrett and Oaks' calf roping school, and Paul Tierney's and a few other people, and that's really helped out a lot in the roping. After freshman year, I was really wanting to get going since I didn't make nationals, and I ended up making nationals my sophomore year. I ended up 3rd in calf roping and 4th in the cutting. And then my junior year, I didn't make it to nationals in the calf roping, but I made it nationals in the cutting. And we went out there and did some jackpots in the bulldog and in calf roping, and those went pretty good. So. We raise the horses, and we put them on a sale here in Broken Bow, just the Custer County sale, and we'll ride them and get about 30 to 40 days on the younger ones, and then we'll sell them. And we sell the colts too when they're after so long. My little brother Cody mainly does the riding, and then we try training him to rope and that stuff after.
Chase did qualify for the Oatbury Steer Wrestling World Championship, however, will not be competing because of a shoulder injury. Miller will still be making the trip to Vegas to cheer on his friends and teammates. Remember to like and subscribe to our social media platforms for the full coverage of Vegas excitement. Thanks again for joining me here on Good Life Western Sports. I'm Bobby Leanne.